just in case our babes want to watch it later. But Sam and I have been talking. We talk a lot, but a couple of things we kind of came up with like a list of things that we wanted to like start implementing a little bit more of to kind of help us get more organized and bring up that energy, and also just like I don't know, just like bring excitement and like help our entire team. And I just had this idea as soon as I like stopped the other team call. I thought of this like I think it's a cool idea. You guys can give me your input. But what would you think about doing a welcome video for, and this is, I don't know where I'm going with this. It could either be kind of like a coach webinar, or it could kind of be like a new coach welcome of all of us, like each individually sharing our story and like what beach, kind of like where we were before and where we're are now, and like our vision of where we see ourselves. But like kind of only one person goes at a time. So like you would like record your Zoom video and we could somehow like merge them all together. So it's like a Team Excelsior, here's a little bit about me and like welcome to our team. Like, so I don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I like that.
So like Alyssa would film herself telling a little bit about her and how this has changed her life, and saying like welcome, like whatever, so excited to have you and like have you be a part of this. And then like Erin would do hers, and it would just be like this, I don't know, like 15 try and keep it quick, like 15-minute video of just like everybody that's a part of, like, I mean, it could be all of Excelsior, but it could just be like my PS coaches too. I think that would just be cool to like show people the community aspect of it. Like it's maybe either like before they get started or like right after they get started, you know, like welcome to the team. But I feel like it could be used either way, you know, like to show people before, like kind of like a coach webinar, but only just stories, you know. I don't know. I just thought of that right before I got on here. Thought that would be kind of a cool idea to implement. Because I think all of us are so different, for people to like hear different stories, and we know that stories are everything. Like people don't really care. I mean, at least I didn't really care about like the specifics of how to make money. Like that stuff can kind of come like within a one-on-one conversation or something, or in our actual coach webinars. But like people care about stories and knowing that the stuff works, you know, like that they're going to get results not only in their physical life, but like the support they're going to have. And I think it would really show that. So I think that would be a cool idea. Maybe something to start thinking about. Maybe I'll take action on it soon here, and kind of maybe come up with like an outline. But really it would just be like maybe like a 3-minute I don't know how we would squeeze it all in, but a quick little overview of your story, and you know how, or it could literally just be the question of like how this community or how Beachbody has changed your life. You know how they ask at the end of National Wake Up Calls? It could just be the answer to that, and we could like put them all together. That would be cool.
I think that's probably better than doing the whole story, just because if you do your whole story, it's going to be this super freaking long thing. And I know for me, like when you sent me those videos by Ash at the beginning, I was like, are you freaking kidding me, Mad? I don't have time to watch all of these like 20, 30-minute videos. So I think it would be more like impactful for people and easier for them to like digest if it's just the answer to that question, because then it will be quicker. And I think more people would be willing to watch like a 10-minute video or less than they would be to watch like a 40-minute video or a 30-minute video or even 15.
Yeah.
Just because I know that like a lot of us market to people who are busy with busy lives, and busy people don't typically take the time to watch that kind of thing. So
100%. I just thought it would be cool for us to like have as a team. I think that would be. And also like it'll be cool for us to look back on it in a year from now and like re-record it. You know? So that was just a random idea. But I know I sent this to you guys yesterday, but I just took like 10 minutes. It was 8 minutes. It wasn't even 10. It was 8 minutes, and I recorded. I don't know if you guys watched it, but I recorded a video of me explaining what a boot camp is, instead of like having to send an email or like send it in a DM. I just recorded a video, and I'm just like, hey girl, like if I sent you a quick video, would you watch it? Kind of like message. And I feel like I've had some pretty good like success from that. I mean, nobody's like signed up because I did it yesterday, but you know, like I feel like I've sent it to more people. And I feel like it's more impactful because I told my story at the beginning of it. If you didn't watch it, I took like probably 4 minutes to say kind of like where I was, like exactly what I just said to you guys, like where I was pre Beachbody and why I got started. And then I go through what they get in a boot camp, and I can like I'll send you guys a picture of my notes. But I guess you can just watch the video. But I basically just went through my backstory, what they get in a boot camp, and then broke down 2 options for them to get started. So like the 160-gallon pack or the 220, which is the Shakeout pre and post. I just feel like voice and like video are going to be like game changers for us, you know, and I feel like that's what's going to set us apart from another coach. You know, if somebody's deciding between 2 coaches or something, like if they really like feel your energy and get to like know you, I feel like that's what would, you know, sway them. But what else do I have? So I don't know, try and take words, guys. I think I need you guys just to talk. But I don't know, that's an idea that I'm going to implement this week. I'll let you know how it goes, but try it out. Take 10 minutes, record your video, and you can just upload it. I recorded it on Zoom, and then I uploaded it to YouTube so that I can send it to people. So I'm going to try that. Another thing Sam and we're going to implement for the whole team is like a challenge in the boot camp. So we were talking about this, and you know, I think that we talk a lot about our boot camps, and it's so awesome, and we talk a lot about coaching, but I feel like we talk more like a bigger game than what we offer right now, if that makes sense. Like in our boot camps, like I honestly just go in there and track my own stuff. I like on other people's stuff. I try and comment on other people's stuff because I do feel like that's really important. But if I'm the only one doing it, or 1 or 2 people are the only one doing it, like we're not showing them the support that they actually have. We're not showing them the community before they get started as a coach, because we know that the coaching community is really where it's at. But I think we need to bring that to the boot camp, because when we do that, it gives them a sneak peek into like what coaching could actually be for them. So I really want us to make that a focus this week, not only for the reason of it bringing support to the people who are already in there, but when we're excited about what we actually know we have to offer in the boot camp, it's going to allow us to speak about it on our stories and stuff more confidently. Because right now, like I know the results they're going to get, but in the boot camp it's like, you know, like I'm gonna provide you with support, but is there really support in there? Like I don't want that to be the case, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So I really want this week for us to make it, you know, when it says contribute in the challenge group on our tracker, we have to mark that every day. Make sure that we're actually contributing. You like maybe like, I know I said this last week, but offering more value in there, sharing your meals, maybe sharing your meal plan, sharing your meal prep, just offering more value and support, and making sure we're commenting on everybody's stuff. And it doesn't take that long. Take 5 minutes. If we all do that, and we all work our businesses at different times of day, if we all take 5 minutes just to make sure that we go and like and comment on people's stuff, like that's gonna bring our excitement up, and it's gonna make our challengers feel more comfortable posting there.
One thing that I was doing with like my boot camp for a while is when I post like my workout or something, I don't just surface level my posts. Like I really try to like go a step further and talk about something that I thought about during my workout, whether it was something that I struggled with, or like talk about like a transformation, something I did well now that I couldn't do before. like that way it's kind of like showing people that they can open up further than just like got my workout in today.
Yeah.
So that if they are struggling with something, they're using that outlet to like share it rather than just keeping everything surface level. So like try to think of something that you thought of, like I don't know, I think a lot during my workouts. I don't know about anybody else, but like that's like my deep thinking time.
Yeah. I love that. And another thing added on to that is I know that I'm very guilty of not forgetting to log it right after my workout. So I need to work on that this week of like as soon as I finish, take my picture and write about it, because you're so right. Like I think about so much stuff during my workout, but sometimes I don't remember it by the time I log it. So yeah. So like beyond surface level, like depth, what did your workout actually do for you today? Yeah, I love that. Okay, so I wrote down our focus is really like bringing the energy to our boot camp. Having you guys, if you want to, I mean, it's obviously your business, but try out recording your video. And guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I literally only recorded mine. I clicked it. That's a lie. I clicked it 2 times before it like started it. And it was only because words, again, this week have been tough for me. I don't know. So I would say like, I don't know, I just sounded funny. I would do like 10 seconds. I was like, yeah, no, okay. But don't record like 100 times. Just click record and just go for it and just keep going. So maybe record what is a boot camp thing? Or even if you don't record a video, like make sure you're answering people with voice memos. I feel like that's really a big difference. Also, how is everybody's, this is something we have constantly been talking about, but how has everybody's morning routine been this past week? All right, Paige.
It's been good for me, but
Yeah?
I have to admit, I've been feeling super, super burned out this week.
Mm-hmm.
Like insanely burned out. And I know part of it is because I did a 3-day refresh, and last time I felt on fire after I did it, like super amazing on fire kind of thing. And this time I was like dead. I wanted to eat food so bad. I was super unhappy. It was a struggle.
Were you trying to work out during it?
Yeah, but I didn't do like as heavy of weights, and I did like modify like basically everything, so I was still doing the workouts and stuff like that. But I was still doing, when I did my last one, was doing Transform 20. So
yeah, I don't know, it's hard. I've done it both ways, like worked out on it and not, but it definitely is hard to work out on it because you're not eating very many calories, and if you're.
But I can't not work out because then I like fall asleep during the day.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Anyways, so that's why my energy's been super low, is because I was feeling like not motivated to do anything.
Yeah. Well, this week, what is your intention to improve?
I'm going to stick with my routine, and I'm picking one day a week that's just focused on me, where I don't like entirely unplug, but like I do more stuff for me, because I'm doing, my PD, I'm doing all the steps, but like I'm not doing anything that like, other than like working out and that kind of stuff, that brings like my self happiness.
Yeah, 100%. You all need that. Because you know what it also does? When you take time away from social media, like I don't even want to say like social media, but when you take time away from like working, it allows you to understand why you want to work. Like it reignites that like, oh, this is why I love this, and this is why I want to do this. And it just like, I don't know, brings up about those feelings again, and it allows you to be creative too, instead of like pushing. And when you take that day off, it's like, oh, okay, like now I'm thinking of all of these ideas. So I do really love that. Paige, I saw your face kind of look funny when you said morning routine.
My morning routine, like, I don't know, this past week, I don't even know. I I was just exhausted, and also like something's up with my birth control. It's completely like effing up my life right now. I've had 2 periods in the past month, and I don't know why. Like something's wrong. And so like like y'all get it. Like PMS completely like jacks up your world, and I don't know.
I have taken so many naps this week, and I never nap.
Yeah, I've just been like, I've been exhausted, and I don't know, and like it's a domino effect. Like I'm exhausted, so I press snooze a billion times, and then I don't get my routine in, and then I'm rushing to get it in when I get home, and like it was just like, I don't know, it was just a cluster F of like a billion things this week. And so like my intention like this week is to wake up, like get up. I'm actually like, I told my husband, I was like, he doesn't have to work tomorrow and I do, but I was like, I'm getting up and I'm doing all the things, and I just got to, because I could tell like not just like PMS, but like not getting up and doing my morning routine, it affected my day like so much. And like I was telling Alyssa yesterday, like I had a really rough day yesterday just with personal things, and all I wanted to do was just take time for me. And I did, because I was like, I can't handle everybody else's like bullshit right now. I just need to take time for myself. And I did. And so this week, like that's my main focus, is just there's a lot of shit happening, and I just need to focus on me and get my stuff done. So like setting my alarm, getting back into my morning routine. I've been doing it, but just doing it in the afternoons, and it doesn't have the same effect. So
yeah,
doing it in the morning.
So one thing I remember reading in Be Obsessed or Be Average, it was like I had to stop focusing on where I had been and start focusing on where I wanted to go. And so like I want us to do that right now, like no matter what happened this past week, like where do we want to go? Because frankly, it's already the 13th of the month. We're already halfway through the month. So like it is buckle down time. Like real talk, it is time to, like I said, keep those promises to yourself. And I know I watched Michelle's video in our Level Up leadership before I got on here, and it was just like, wake up earlier, like stay up a little later, but get sleep, take a nap if you need to, but you got to do it. You got to do the work. It's about your belief in yourself, and also like I just talked about on our team call, like understanding that strength isn't all going to come from you. There's going to be days where you have to rely on something else, and it's okay to ask for that help and that guidance, but understanding that once you open your heart to that energy, like it's going to fuel you, because you're going to come from a place of service instead of a like I'm in control of everything. So I really challenge you guys to do that when you are like feeling weak or feeling like I can't do this, or like I'm not going to hit this goal, or whatever like negative mindset or thing that comes up in your head. Replace it like instantly. This is something that I listen to on Tony Robbins. You guys know I'm obsessed with Tony Robbins, but he said on, I don't know, it was a YouTube video I watched. He said he did this challenge. It was a 7-day challenge, but okay, so the challenge was to be completely like positive, like to not have a negative thought for 7 days straight. And if you had a negative thought, you had to restart. And it was like, woo, like he was like, I had to restart a couple of times. And I imagine we all would, because a lot of our brain right now is negative, like we don't understand how many negative thoughts are going through our head. But let's like, why not us take that challenge? Like, let's see how that goes. Oh my gosh, Megan, it's your birthday? Dude, how did I not know that? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. I feel bad. My bad. I honestly haven't even been on my phone that much today because I took a nap and went to church, and that was about it. But happy freaking birthday. What was I talking about?
Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins, yes. The 7-day challenge of not having a negative thought. And like, let's take that challenge and let's like literally every time that negative thought comes in, like let's replace it. And we should share that. That should be like our challenge this week in our group thread message. Like, if there's a negative thought, like, let's share with each other like what we replaced it with, you know. I feel like that's like so powerful, because eventually, like, of course we're humans and we go through life is hard, we're gonna have those negative things, but like if we set that intention of being like, nope, every single time there's a negative thought this week, I'm not even going to entertain it, I'm going to replace it with something else, with something happier, with something like with more belief and faith. Like, it's gonna make such a freaking difference in our life and our businesses. You feel? Let me write that down. Another thing, that Sam and I were talking about is challenges in the boot camp. She is cool with doing like a leaderboard for challengers, of like who tracks their stuff. And I love that. And I'm cool with like this month, the first month, like providing a prize, like collagen or something. And then we can like rotate whoever gets, whoever like provides their prize, or we could even do it by like whoever wins, they buy, like whoever their coach is, like gets them whatever, you know, a collagen or a sample of pumpkin spice, or, you know, whatever they want to get them. And then the last Sunday, so I don't know whether Ashley is going to take action on this month, but I want us to do it. This was Abby's idea about the coach open house on the last, what do you think, Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
Saturdays are hard just because, like, it's like my first day to sleep in, and I know you're talking about that on the call, like, don't sleep in, but a lot of these calls are really freaking early on Saturdays for West Coasters, and so it's easier for Sundays, because then at least I've had like one day that I'm not getting them.
Sunday, well, yeah, it would have to be Sunday nights, because I know a lot of us go to church, but Sunday nights would probably be fine, because we could do it at the time of our team call, or
yeah, you could just replace the team call with it.
Yeah. So yeah, let's do that. The last Sunday of this month, we'll do a coach webinar. So make sure that it's in your planner of the week before that, to make sure you're talking a lot about coaching. And guys, you should be talking about coaching like every single day. Like, make that your challenge this week, is not just talk about coaching, but like explain. Like, I know this past week I talked about like something small of like personal development when I was in Barnes & Noble. I'm like, personal development is something that is part of my everyday like to do as a coach, and like really explain those things as like what you're doing, because that just, it shows people how capable they are and like what it means to be a coach and what they need to do. And then also the last Sunday after our coach webinar, or after our coach open house, we'll get together and we'll do a monthly plan for November. Okay, but ultimately we got 1 month, guys. Like, that would be the last possible day for us to start qualification. We're gonna hit points. I know we are. Actually, little update. I just checked it yesterday. We have 87 points out of 105. So that's 18 points. We need 18 points as a team to hit elite. It's 9 people hitting Success Club. And we're just like, we're so freaking close, but it's literally, it's just us getting our booties to get people started and talk about coaching every day. Because I can guarantee, like when you think about it, if we talk about coaching on our stories and in our posts every day for the next month, because we actually have less than a month, but for the next month, like, people are gonna understand or figure it out. You're gonna sign coaches because that's what you're focused on, you know? So let's talk about it. Maybe, what do you guys think about that as a little challenge for the week, of like every single day talk something about coaching, and don't just show people like you're on a team call, but like talk about why you enjoyed the team call, or like why it has helped you, or like what the community means, you know, like all of those things. And also another thing, I think this is on a wake up call, or maybe in our Level Up leadership group, but it was like, people want to see that you that this is a business. I know I took notes on it somewhere. So like share the little stuff, you know, show that like it's profitable, like show, like talk about, you know, that you paid for groceries, or like it paid for whatever this week, or even if it didn't pay for anything, talk about like your first month as a coach, like how it helped you. I know, I'm pretty sure all of you had pretty good success your first month as a coach, because people want to know like if they're starting a business that's going to be profitable. So talk about those things this week. Okay. Challenge, talk about coaching in some way every day, because I think I didn't do a coach webinar last week, so I'm probably going to do another one this week. So pair up or do one alone, whatever you have in your schedule. Challenge you guys to do another one, because the more we do them, the more confident we're going to get in them, and eventually somebody's gonna get started. You guys have anything that you want to talk about? I'm pretty burnt out right now. My brain.
What I'm gonna do, because I've been meaning to do it and I need to send it, is I had someone sign up last month, and I like promoted it in my like Instagram, like whoever signed up gets a sample of Shakeology or pumpkin spice, so I have those. But I got the idea from Erin, because Erin made my whole day last week, because she just sent me like snail mail out of the blue, like just to wish me luck at my new job, and I like bawled like a baby. So at Target, I got these cute ass cards. And I'm gonna send all my boot campers these really cute cards. And because I don't know about y'all, but like getting snail mail makes me like smile like I slept with a wire hanger in my mouth. So like it makes me super excited. So I'm gonna do that for my boot campers. Also, that is from a movie, and I can't remember what movie it's from, but it's super
that
southern.
Sounds like something like a Tex. I'm gonna be judgy, like somebody from Texas would say.
But that's what I'm going to do for my boot campers. And I think like that personal touch, I mean, stamps cost like 50 cents per stamp.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I talked about that when I was at Barnes & Noble. I was like, snail mail is everything.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Love it. I love it. If I offer some kind of prize for this month, will you guys go in harder? I know.
I just want to touch on that really quickly, because like, I don't know. This is what I wanted to say. Like, I feel like we came in with some fire and now it's not there at all. Mm-hmm. And like, even I'm like, my phone's being stupid right now, but I'm trying to like look at our group chat, and I love that we do the gratitude thing every morning. I think that is awesome. But like, no one posts their tracker. Like, that was the thing that we were supposed to be doing. Like, even if you don't finish everything, guys, like post your tracker. It's totally okay. No one's judging you. Like, there's one day I didn't do anything of the business activities and I still posted it in there. But also too, like, Maddie, you shouldn't have to have incentives for us to do those things. Like, I read in the book yesterday when I texted the group, and Alyssa commented on it, but like, what if we treated this like we invested $500,000 in it or $250,000 in it? Like, that people invest that much money in businesses daily, and like, the sooner we start making that shift in our minds, like, this is a business, and all those things that we crave, whether it's freedom, financial freedom, like staying home full time, like doing all the things, they're not going to be something that's going to motivate us unless we put the work behind it and like see that it is attainable, because until then it's just another dream. And it's not something that's like tangible, because we're not showing up like it's something that's tangible, if that makes sense.
And another thing, and I've gotten this comment before, I think from, I don't remember, Emmy, but Michelle said it on the call that she did in our Level Up Leadership group. She was like, when I met Ashley, I thought that she was already a 6-figure earner. I thought that she was already like making bank, and it was because she showed up that way. And I've gotten that comment from Emmy Schneider one time. We worked together for a little while, and she was like, you know, I watch your stories all the time, and I don't know whether you were like a 1-star diamond or like a 15-star diamond, because you just show up like you have a massive team. And like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, nobody except you knows what kind of business you're running, but they see how you present yourself. If you present yourself like you're a 15-star diamond coach, if you present yourself like you're an elite coach, people are going to feel that. People are going to feel that energy. So like your affirmation this week needs to be that, you know, like whatever you want to achieve in this, like show up as that. Show up as that this week. Like every single day, show up as that. How would that person show up? If you were a 5-star diamond coach right now, like how would she be showing up? Would she be waking up early? Would she be shutting down her excuses, shutting down that negative shit in her mind? Would she be having so much belief in her business and in herself? Like, yeah. Not to say she's not going to have hard days, but she's going to work through them and she's going to show people how she worked through them. She's going to show up regardless every single day. So it's time. Like, I know we keep saying that, but for real, like every single day it's time. Every single day, like you have to go all in. Every single day you have to like bring that energy, that belief, that fire, because people feel that. It's only belief in your consistency is what is gonna work. It's what's gonna work is you putting in the work consistently with the belief that you're capable of it. That's what's gonna get you to diamond. And I love that Sam, I know she recorded that part and I sent it, I stole it. I sent it in our thing. But it was like diamond, guys, is not hard. It's not. People think it's this big thing and it's fucking not. Like literally it's just a natural occurrence of you staying consistent in your business. Like if you're consistent, you're going to sign coaches. You're going to. So what else were you going to say, Sam?
No, I was just going to say, like, even putting premier, elite, like all those accolades aside, diamond, all those things aside, by not showing up for your business now and like inviting every single day, reaching out to new people every single day, like every day that you don't fill out your tracker, like, I mean, you should be doing it with intent and like passion and being genuine, but like every day that you don't do that, you're sabotaging your future self. Because even people that are a year and a half in this business, like me right now, I think this entire year, all of my Success Club points have been people that I invited day one. Like I think I maybe have 1 or 2 people that were just like, yeah, I'll sign up, like out of the blue, because that happens every once in a while. But by not doing the things now and like pushing through the hard now and like the months that you didn't hit Success Club or whatever, if you're not doing it now, you're just hurting yourself later on too. So take the pressure off of the fact that we're pushing towards elite or we're pushing towards diamond. Take the pressure off of it and just think of it as like, I'm showing up for my business today for what I want later on.
Yeah. I know you weren't on the team call, but that's literally what you just said is what I said. No, I'm glad that you just said it because it's so fucking true. I said, we need to be working like we have nothing to lose because we don't. We have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And who cares about the numbers? It's about how you show up, how you grow in this next couple of months, and how you go into the next year and how you make other people feel, you know? So we have about 2 minutes. Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about, bring up?
I was going to say, Matt, you don't have to offer us stuff too because Beachbody already does that. Like when we hit the different success things and when we hit diamond and like freaking in my head this entire week when I was super pissed and like grumpy and not happy, I was like, I want that 5-star diamond jacket. Like I have seen the jackets and the things that they get. Like I've seen the like magnetic trophy. I'm like, I want to put that puzzle together because so Beachbody offers us stuff. We just need to freaking like get our crap together. Like the reason I want to get a PhD is so that I can wear the cool gown that you get to wear at graduation. Like I want to hit these Success Club things. I want to hit diamond and 5-star diamond and 15-star diamond because I want the freaking cool gear that you get to wear. Like I was going to bring that up in one of my videos this week and then I was like, I don't know. But so I think I'm going to do that this week because I'm like, literally that's why I want all of these different things in my life is because I'm like, I want the cool gear and the cool shit that comes with it. Like not even the money part. I'm like, I want the jacket.
How about the trips though? Like I was even just thinking the other day, like this year, so last year when I went on the cruise, I had to pay part of the trip because all my Success Club points only covered half of it. But like in 2 years, I'm traveling to 2 tropical places. Like that would not happen. I would not be going on any type of vacation if it wasn't for this. Like that's also something that's really freaking cool about that because like it allows us to travel.
This is my second year going for free on a cruise into Punta Cana. Like the first year I went to Mexico, same as Sam, I paid like half the amount. But all right, guys, we have less than a minute. Let's take a quick picture because I'm proud of you guys for hopping on. Smile. My face is always blown out by this light, but that's okay. I love you guys. Let's bring it this week, okay? And also have that belief that you're gonna change a life every single day when you wake up. You're like, I'm going to change a life today. No matter like whether it's with a challenge pack or just you impacting somebody. Change a life every day. All right? I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.